If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout for 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to episode 4 of the Mbappe Road to Glory. Now if you missed the previous episode, I recommend going and check it out. The reason why I say that is it didn't get as many views as the previous ones, and I think I uploaded it at a time that was quite busy, and perhaps I didn't tile it right, or I don't know, maybe YouTube didn't send out to the sub boxes, but I went through the players that I was picking up around the squad battle rewards, and it's quite handy information to know because it's not about just squad battle rewards. You can use this kind of trading around any kind of rewards or any kind of supply on the market. So we've got some new players come into the game today on the 6th. Well, not new players. Actually, no, there are new players. But people that run out of their 10-hour trial will be coming back on the Champions and Ultimate Edition. And also, obviously, on the 9th, that is when the full release comes out. That's when a lot of the casual players come onto the game. They might spend £20 on FIFA points, even more than that. So we're going to get a lot of things change on the market. But briefly, there's a few things I want to speak about today. I'm going to show you my new team. It costs 400,000 coins. It's kind of like an investment at the same time as one that I actually play with as well. But here are some of the chem style changes. So you might have seen there, sniper chem styles aren't the same as finisher, and well, sorry, sniper chem styles are basically finisher chem styles this year. So snipers last year gave you a shooting boost and a dribbling boost. This year it doesn't. That's what the finisher chem style does, and I think most people that are playing this game right now haven't even realized that. So yeah, just keep aware of that. Also something around, you know, just for example, shadow chem styles, they used to give plus 15 on acceleration last year and plus 10 sprint speed, I think it was. This year it's plus 10 and plus 10. So there are small changes to all of the chem styles. And I was looking at some Hawk chemistry styles. I think Hawks are going to be more important this year. It gives you jumping boosts, it gives you strength boosts, and I think those attributes are a little bit more important in the meta of FIFA 21. So whenever you see Hawk chem styles below 1,000 coins, ideally below about 750, it's always going to be profit. And the good thing about chem styles and any consumables is you can store unlimited amounts of them in the club without filling up your transfer list. So that's what I do every now and again. I'll just have a look at the market, see which chem styles are going for what price, and because it's, you know, basically only a few days into the game now, I can just kind of predict what's going to happen with these chem styles. Because imagine that imagine the hunter chem styles go extinct at 5k, which currently there's a price range for 5k. The next chem style people are going to go to if they can't get a hunter, if they want some pace, is going to be the Hawks. So I imagine they can go up to 2,000 or 3,000 coins in peak time. So that's why I picked them up for about 750 coins. But I'm going to be showing you today some gameplay of some co-op rivals with me and a friend, well, two people actually. One that is a player from Division 1 and one that is a player from Division 5. And what I want you to do with the gameplay I'm about to show you today is guess which one out of the two players I'm playing with is in Div 1, which one is in Div 5. Because the thing is, we're going to be both playing against Division 1 players, but I want to see if you can tell from the link-up play, the passing, the movement, and even the defending, if you can actually tell, basically. But the first one here is gameplay against this team, this insane team, the best team I've probably played against on FIFA 21 yet. He had Pele. I'm guessing he packed him, either that or he spent a lot of money on the game, on FIFA points, and got enough coins, and then he actually got players like Neymar. I think he had Mbappe, but yeah, he had a really, really good team. Like, there was no weak player in his team, and even if you had this team like 6 months into the game, like, it's a good team. But here I got a little bit lucky, and if you actually watch back the clip, it's not as lucky as you might think, and sometimes this actually happens. It happens against you, and this is where people get annoyed. So obviously got past the first defender there with a scoop turn. Could see the player making the run, went for the ball roll. Maybe I should have just passed it, but even here you can see I deliberately obviously dribbled there with Bromez. It was kind of, I feel like on FIFA 20, the strength of the centre-back would have pushed me off the ball, and that's what I like about this FIFA. There's a little bit more randomness, but randomness in areas that I want there to be randomness in, because obviously you don't want randomness all the time. But there are, yeah, I actually do like it, and I know I'm going to be biased because that was obviously a goal that I scored, but so far I'm really just enjoying FIFA 21, the differences in gameplay and the randomness of outcome. But I thought I'd continue rolling the clip. You can see here, I went back to the 4-2-3-1 formation and defensive. It's not dropped back, but I was trying to get the ball desperately off him, going into the 90th minute now, getting away, plus 1 minute on the clock, so I was desperately just trying to go forwards, really, making sure not to back pass, but then I did, and I was thinking, oh no, is it going to blow the whistle? No. Great run in there from Jesus. Wasn't sure I was going to get that, and I did. And again, that's not something you could do on FIFA 20. I'm going to say, right, if you did that on FIFA 20 100 times, maybe one of those crosses you'll be able to score from. Like, if that. if that, just because it wasn't a thing. Crosses were broken, they just wasn't going to the player properly, and just the finishing in general was bad. Goalkeepers were much better. But yeah, now we're going to get into some co-op Rivals gameplay, and what I want you to do is have a look at the gameplay here and tell me which one is a friend that's from Division 5 and which one is a friend from Division 1. So in this game, I'm actually the blue one because we was using my friend's account and he was trying to save coins, so he had a very cheap team. So yeah, I'm the blue player, which does get confusing. You'll see there's a couple of times in the game where I kind of think, hold on, oh, that's me, because I'll be playing with someone, I'm blue, and the next time I'm playing with someone else, I'm red. So that's something you got to get used to quickly. It's kind of like playing clubs, you know, you just get a random colour and you kind of forget what colour is yours. But 89th minute here, Rafa scoring, and Rafa's one of my favourite players right now. That is basically super sub level. If you don't have a lot of coins, and even if you do have a lot of coins, just having Rafa on your bench for about 3,500 coins, you can't lose really. He's going to give you the best bang for buck there. Next game, 25 minutes in, lovely play there. That's also something I love about FIFA 21 gameplay, is the defender catch up just isn't as bad. There is some defender catch up, so if you've got someone with 70 pace, like let's say like a centre back with 70 pace, they will probably catch up to someone with, you know, 75 pace or 80 pace. But on previous FIFAs, you could have someone like 55 pace as a centre back, and they'll catch up to someone with 80 plus pace. It was crazy, and again, that just adds to the whole difficulty of defending on FIFA 21, and I really hope they don't patch it. That was a great run, by the way, from my teammate. So if you actually watch that back, not that you are gonna, but he was about 30 yards out, started running into the back post with Carrasco. I didn't notice the run at first. I was just literally trying to delay time and see if anyone was going to get in the box, and he did, and we actually just start to smash our opponents. Now, you know, when you score a few goals and your opponents just know they're not coming back. This was that moment, and here I'm going to slow down this clip as well. So a lot of time when in co-op Rivals, you're going to have situations like this where you both get the ball and you don't know where you should run. So I'm obviously the blue player. I deliberately brought the defender over to him so then I could run into the space and he can through ball me. A lot of the time what people will do, your teammates, they will run away from you, and as soon as they run away, if they haven't beat the centre back, you're not an option to pass to because you're now going to be too far away. So play around with your runs. Obviously, as I said, I went to him and I was literally talking to my friend and said, look, I'm going to bring him to you and then I'm going to run into the space. And he was actually the opponents were quite pissed off at that time. But yeah, for some reason this game actually come out like the pitch looks different. I don't know if it's the Elgato like recorded different or it's just the pitch in general is different. I think it looks a bit better actually. Looks a bit more crisp, doesn't it? It looks more saturated or something. Not really. Oh, this is the point where I was talking about. I was playing with one friend. I was blue. Then all of a sudden I realised, oh shit, I'm the red one, and that's why I panicked, and we actually conceded all because of me. But here, lovely pass and move. So this is where I want you to tell. Can you tell which one of us, which one of my opponents, not my opponents, my teammates, is actually the Div 1 player? Was it from the first game where I was blue, or is it the one now that is blue as my teammate? But nice bit of play there. La Croqueta, still an effective skill move. Obviously not as broken as it was on FIFA 19, where you could literally do skill chain anything you want as many times as you want. Obviously I think it's a flip flap or the flip flop, whatever you want to call it. That was the most broken thing ever. You just do them over and over and over again with the 5-star skill moves. 3-1 win in this game. Nice bit of something as well. I was just going to talk about the dragbacks. Dragbacks this year are still in the game. Players that are good with dragbacks, players like Ben Yedder, are still going to be good on FIFA 21, but they're not going to be as annoying and not as broken as we've had in FIFA 20, because it was so annoying playing against players like Ben Yedder. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Kind of run out of time there, but I'm still kind of hovering about that 1950 skill rating right now. Every win you get is about 15 to 20 points. Every loss you get is about minus 30 to minus 40. Depends on who you're playing with and who you know what your opponent's rating is. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, make sure you drop a like. Let me know which teammate was a Div 1 player and which one was a Div 5 player. So basically the blue one or the red one. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. I'm uploading this every single day at 4 p.m. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a like, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.